Aloha, it's Kim Jolene with Finding Your Fiji, and I'm here doing your monthly reading for our Cancers, the last one of the month. You were first last month, so you get to be last this month. That's the way I roll. So, super excited because we have a very special treat for you this month. And I'll share with you a little bit more about that in a moment. So we are going to start with your theme for the month. Then we'll get a little bit more guidance and information about your month and what's happening for you. And we are also going to be giving you an animal spirit guide, if you will, or a helper for this month, so you'll get that information. But the very special treat is I'm going to answer 3 of your personal questions, okay? So if you haven't experienced this with me before, it's really pretty dang cool. What you do is you're going to write down your 3 questions, and then I'm going to provide the answers. Question 1, question 2, question 3 answers. What type of questions are great to ask are those that have like a yes or no answer. Things where you're asking maybe about a time, like when is this going to happen? Or you also might ask like, what is the energy of this? Or is this in my highest and best interest? That type of thing. How is this going to work out? Those are all really great questions. You can formulate the question however you wish. The more specific, the better. And just, again, the more concise the question, the better answers you'll get. So you can either pause the video now and write down your questions, or I'll give you another opportunity to pause the video just before I give the answers, okay? I am also going to provide at the very end information about how I talk to homes and how I actually go about clearing energetically homes on a remote basis. So distance clearing. I've not shared that information before, and I think it's a cool thing for you guys to understand my process because it's very unique. It's very different. And I do have a special that I'm offering this month for space clearing and communication. It's a package deal. You get both of those together, and you'll actually save 20% on that this month. The coupon codes are in the description, and then I'll also be sharing a little bit more about that at the very end of the video. So let's go ahead and get started with the reading. Your theme for this month is the Queen of Air. Air cards are all about the head, the intellect, what's going on upstairs. You need to make a decision this month. So there is something that is requiring a decision on your part. They're wanting you to be objective about it, right? Objective decision making is the energy around this. This is also the energy, this air, Queen of Air is also about clearing out, right? Clearing out the debris. This can be clearing clutter in your mind, clearing clutter in your physical space, clearing clutter in your life, like relationships. There's all kinds of different ways that this can come in, but really releasing anything that no longer serves you. That's the energy of this card. The other energy that comes in with the Queen of Air is the sense of humor. So please be lighter and more playful about things. Have a sense of humor. Don't take things so flippin' seriously, right? That is always a good message. We love that. And let's see what else we got coming in for you. It's always fascinating to me when I'm doing these readings. Lots of times some of the same cards will come up in like many of the readings. So I think it's interesting, and that's happening again here. This is a new one. I don't know that I've seen this one, but the other 2 I've definitely seen in some of the other signs. So it's pretty fascinating. All right, we've got the 7 of Water coming up for you, which is again about that decision. So it's a complex decision. And really the way to handle this is to do, so it's actually a duality card. The 7 of Water is a duality card. Water is about the depth of emotion, but this is a duality card. So some of you are procrastinating. Like you need to be making the decision already, like just make the decision. Others of you need to do a little bit more research. So feel what resonates most with you around that. So it is that sense of duality. I'm feeling like for most of you, you just need to make a decision and get moving, right? So you can't get it wrong, and you can always choose again. You can, if that doesn't work out, you can choose again, and you can choose again, and you can choose again. That is your right, okay? And then this unity card is one that's been coming up a lot, and it's really about finding your tribe. So it's unity, connection. Archangel Sandalphon is coming in with this. So this is about finding and connecting with like-minded people. Spiritual organizations might come into play here. Connecting with people that have a similar interest or on a similar path. This is also about finding a mentor, a guide, a coach, somebody that can help you see your blind spots, right? And so really, again, follow the intuitive guidance that you're getting around this. This is a service that I offer. If you resonate with me, we can definitely talk about whether I'm a good fit for you and vice versa, right? Because you want it to be a win-win for everybody. So finding your mentors, your guides, your people, your tribe, that's all included in that. And then we have a fabulous card for you. This is the King of Earth, one of my absolute favorite cards. Earth cards are all about how you make your money, what you need to know to be here on Earth. And this is abundance. This is about successful times. This is about you having the Midas touch, which means that everything that you touch turns to gold, right? For those of you that aren't familiar with Midas, Midas touch is turning things to gold. It's also a beautiful energy around lots of opportunities coming in for you this month. And you have this ability to accept them, right? To accept the opportunities that are being offered to you. So beautiful energy. Love, 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 love it. Okay. Have you written down your questions? If you haven't, please pause the video and write down 3 questions, because the answers are going to be meaningless if you don't have the questions written down. Okay? All right, let's see what we got. Okay. Drum roll. Question number 1. The answer is no. Okay, and it's an emphatic no. Sometimes we get a no that's just like, oh, it's a no. This is an emphatic no. And what the other guidance is that's coming in for you around this is you need to be assertive. Whatever's happening is not okay. And you need to be assertive and stand up for yourself or potentially for others in this situation, right? So it's really like that, you know, I feel like it's kind of mama bear energy. And mama bear for yourself, or mama bear for your children, or mama bear for someone else, where you really need to kind of stand up, right? And let them know this isn't okay. It's not okay to treat me this way. It's not okay to treat my children this way, whatever it is, right? Beautiful. Question number 2. Your answer is opportunity. So to me, this is a yes. When I see like a yes or no question and the opportunity card comes in, I see that as a beautiful opportunity. And you'll see there's lots of coinage, lots of abundance coming from that as well. So to me, that is a yes. We're also getting that this is going to assist with your health. So this is going to improve your health. Whatever it is that you're asking about is going to be beneficial for you in that way. So maybe it's going to be less stress. Maybe it's going to be something that actually, you know, like joining a gym would actually like improve your health, right? So that is a beautiful energy too. Question number 3, the answer is to trust. This can have many meanings, right? Trust in your internal guidance. Trust that everything's going to be okay. Trust that you are being led and guided. Trust that you're being taken care of. Trust that the answer will come to you when you are meant to hear it, or when you're open and available to hear it. So lots of different ways this trust energy can come in for you. Super fun. I would love to hear what your questions were, because I don't know when I'm doing these answers what your questions were or how the answers related to them. So please comment below with what your questions were, 1, 2, and 3, and how the answers related to them. I would love to hear that. Also, if you have any confusion still around the answer to your question, feel free to share what your question was, the answer, and what you're confused about or what you'd like clarity on, and I can help answer that for you. All right? Your animal that's helping you this month is the lizard. The lizard is all about dream time. So this is letting you know to pay attention to your dreams and to your visions, because this has important information for you. This is guidance for you. So pay attention to what's coming through in the dream state or the visions, flashes of insight that you are receiving, because this again is guidance for you. It's going to help you on your journey and on your path. If you are new to me, please subscribe to my channel. I would love to keep swirling with you. Also, make sure that you click on the bell so that you get notified when I post new videos, which I do fairly often. I do these on a monthly basis for all of the zodiac signs. I also, for the weekly, do a Feng Shui Friday, which is Feng Shui tips that you can easily and practically apply to your life and your home. Sometimes it might be an interview where I've given tips around Feng Shui, or it might be just a video with some quick tips for you. And then I also do daily angel insights. So these are really short videos, usually 5 minutes or less, that give you just a quick affirmation for the day and also some quick insight or information about what you need to know about that day. So again, subscribe to the channel and click the bell so you get notified. Stay tuned for the next video that's going to give you more information about how I talk to your home and how I can clear it for you. Have an amazing, amazing rest of your month. So much love. Aloha, it's Kim Jolene with Finding Your Fiji. Did you know that I am a space whisperer? Yes, it's true. I can talk to your home. I also can energetically clear it, and I do this on a remote basis. So today I'm sharing with you a little bit more information about space communications and clearings, how that all works, and how you can benefit from this. So let's start with, why. Why do we clear a home? Why does it need to be cleared, right? Our homes collect stuck energy just like they do dust and dirt. So anytime there's an argument in the space, or you're feeling really depressed or lonely, or maybe even in a lot of pain from health issues or different things like that, that leaves an energetic blueprint in your space. So it basically leaves that, as if you sat in a chair and you got up and there's like a little print of you, right? So that energy, that lower vibrating energy, leaves a footprint or leaves sort of residue. You can think of it as kind of energetic dust, if you will, leaves that in your space. So we want to be clearing that out, and there's a number of different times when it's important to clear a space. If you are moving into a new home, that's an excellent time to do it, because you don't know what happened prior to you moving in. You don't know what arguments occurred there. Oftentimes people are very stressed out when they're moving, so there's probably a lot of stress. Even if it's a new home that's been built, all the different people who worked on that home and the different moods and things that they were in when they were working on your home is in that space, right? So that's a great time to clear the space. Another time is after you've had a party or a lot of company in the space, right? That is a really excellent time to be clearing the space, because people are leaving their energetic footprint in your home. Anytime there's an argument in the space, if you have an argument with your child or your spouse, that's a really excellent time to clear. If people are having trouble sleeping in the home, this is a great time to clear it as well, because sometimes the energy is just off, or again, you know, that sort of not positive energy that's hanging in the space can impact our sleep. Also, sometimes people do have actual spirits in their home, right? You know, you hear about the Ghostbusters, right? And so sometimes we do have spirits in the home, and particularly for the young ones that are more connected spiritually or more open spiritually than we are as adults. If your children are having nightmares, that would be a great a sign that you need to clear your space. So what do I do when I do a space communication and clearing? So just to clarify, I do this as a package, and there's a reason for that. The reason that I do it together is because the two things really complement each other and allow more shifts to occur when I do them together than when I do them separately. So I do a space communication and clearing. So the first thing that I do is I clear actually each level of the home. And that includes all of the different rooms, and I'm doing this remotely, but it's really super powerful. In fact, I'm beginning to understand that the remote clearings are even more powerful than the ones that I do in person. So I clear each room of the home, all of the levels, and then so that's the inside, the interior, but then I also do the exterior of the home as well. So around the home I clear that energy as well. So I kind of start with that. And then I also anchor the space with 4 angels. Typically it's 4 different angels, but sometimes there might be one angel that's going to anchor one whole side of the space. But so there's 4 angels that I call in to anchor the space, and they will have messages for you as well, right? So messages, things that you need to know about at that particular time. I also then place the home, and so the blueprints, the plans, into an energy ring. And what this does, and this is typically the home or the plans are in there for at least 24 hours. I've had them in as long as 4 or 5 days, depending on what, you know, how deep a clearing needs to happen and kind of what's going on energetically. And I just follow the guidance about how long it needs to stay in the energy ring. And this energy ring is a way to create sort of a positive vortex around the entire home, and to really, it really helps clear the home as well. Okay, so that's part of what I do with the clearing aspect of things. And I often get messages when I'm doing the clearing, or I'll have questions for you about, oh, what's going on in this area of the house, right? Because I'm feeling really stuck energy in that part of the house, that type of thing. And then I also communicate with your home. So I actually open up a conversation with your home. I find out what your home's name is. I'll get a little bit of information about their personality as I'm speaking with them, because our homes do have an energetic personality, right? And so you will get a little bit of information about that. And then I also ask your home, what does it need for it to support you in the things that you want to be, do, and have in your life? So I open up that communication channel, and it's amazing some of the stuff that comes through. I've had homes tell me that they want their windows washed, and so that they can see more clearly. I've had homes ask for flowers to be brought in, all kinds of different things. And homes definitely do have a personality to them. Some are very persnickety, some are very laid back, some are very loving. It's, you know, it's a different energy each one has. So you receive, when I do a space communication and clearing, what you get is you'll get actual action steps to raise the vibration, the energetic vibration of your home. You'll also get the angel messages from those angels that are anchoring your space. You'll get a 30-minute recorded call with me where I share the information and the things that I found in the communication and the clearing. Sometimes I ask additional questions, and then you also get a summary of the communication and clearing. So all of these beautiful things that you get with this particular package. And the clearings help in a number of different ways. As I mentioned, if you or your children are having trouble sleeping, this would be a great option. If you are needing to clear some spirits or ghosts out of your home, that's always a great option to help with that. I can't tell you how many different clients that I've worked with children where we've been able to get them sleeping well again using this, as well as some feng shui techniques as well. If you're trying to sell your home, a great aspect is to clear it, right? So clear your energy out so the new owners can feel their own energy in the space. And then clearing any past negativity to give you a fresh start, right? So that's a beautiful, beautiful thing that you can do. And of course, anytime that you're changing your home, moving to a new home, or had construction in your home, that's also a beautiful time to do that. So that is what the space communication and clearing, also known as space whispering in some portions of my website, is all about. That's what that is about. I have a special that I'm offering for September, 20% off space clearings and communication. So that's a package deal, a space clearing and communication. Use the coupon code CLEAR, and that will save you 20%, which essentially saves you about $44. You can also use this if you want to gift this to someone. So this would be a great thing for realtors if you are needing to give your clients a gift as they sell their, as they either sell their home or purchase a new home. This is an amazing, beautiful gift that you can give them. And I have gift certificates, and the gift certificate coupon code is CLEARING. So for the actual consult for yourself, it's CLEAR is the coupon code, and then for gift certificates, it's CLEARING. And all the links to all of that are below. So I'm looking forward to assisting you with space communications and clearings, and I'm sending you much, much love and light. Aloha.